Good morning. I am Dr.R.Jeyalakshmi, Assistant Professor of Commerce, PG and Research Department of Commerce, the Standard 5X, Rajaratnam College for Women, Sivagasi. Today we are going to discuss about rights of consumers. Consumer Protection Act provides consumer rights to prevent consumers from fraud or specified unfair practices. John F. Kennedy, former President of USA, summed up the basic consumer rights: the right to safety, the right to be informed, the right to choose, the right to be heard, and the right to redress. These basic rights, along with some additional rights of consumers, are explained below. There are 8 rights of consumers. Let us discuss one by one. Next. The first right is right against exploitation by unfair trade practices. It is a right against the businessman who exploit the consumers by adopting unfair trade practices to maximize their profits. Say for example, if a consumer go for a cinema theatre, the theatre ticket is rupees 230, but the price of corn and the cool drinks cost is rupees 430. That is unfair trade practices. Next, right against safety. The goods or services used or bought should not be hazardous to the health of consumers. The products available in the market should not bring any physical danger to them. That products are sold by the sellers. Say for example, some of the food products like noodles and soft drink products which are harmful to the human beings, that product should be restricted to sell in business houses. Next, right to be informed. Consumers should be provided with full information concerning the product or services, such as the quality and performance standards, ingredients of the product, operational requirements, freshness of the product, possible adverse side effects, etc. This right also enables consumers to make a better choice and to bargain. The product which contains the ingredients are shown in the picture here. Next, right to choose. Consumers should be assured and provide quality goods and services by the sellers at reasonable prices. That is, the seller has to sell only the quality products to the consumers. Next, right to be heard. Consumers should be assured, that is guaranteed, that their interest will receive full and sympathetic consideration in the formulation of government policy. There should be fair and nice treatment to be made in its administrative tribunals. Say for example, if a consumer face any problem regarding purchases, he purchased defective goods. At that time, the consumer has to go to consumer court. The consumer should be treated in a genuine manner. Next, right to redressal. This right ensures compensation to consumers for the loss suffered by them or injury caused to them by the sellers. That is, if the consumer face any problem regarding defective goods, then that product has to be repaid by the seller, or that product has to be replaced by the seller, or finally the amount can be refunded. Any three can be done by the seller. Next, right to consumer education. Mere legislative measures will not ensure protection to consumers unless consumer made aware of their rights and the remedies available to them. They cannot protect themselves against the unfair and unethical trade practices of unscrupulous traders. Therefore, the consumer should be educated about their rights through consumer education. Such education can be provided by educational institutions, voluntary organizations, and institutional agencies. For example, the schools or colleges can teach the students regarding the consumer education. Next, this is the last right to a healthy environment. The products or services supplied to the public should not bring any harmful effect to the physical environment. They should not pollute air, water. They should not adversely affect the lives of users as well as non-users. Every consumer has the right to a healthy environment. These are the rights of consumers. Thank you.